Here's a video of how I make a ground hangi using a drum. So first off, I'm splitting some timber, some dry smaller pieces to get the fire going. As you can see, it's currently 2 degrees, quite chilly. So first I've got some fire starters in the bottom of the drum, and then I start layering my smaller pieces of timber, and then I build on top of that. Now you can see the fire is really intense. I like to purposely do a big burn down and try and create as much embers as I can before topping it back up again. When I top up the fire, I like to use larger logs so that they burn longer and create larger embers to really heat up everything inside. The drum is where I want it to be. It is glowing red, and I've created a lot of embers inside the drum. Now I am going to top up the fire, and this is going to be the foundation for my heating materials to go on top. The side of the drum does have a lot of heat, and I'm reaching in to grab one of the train brakes, which is thick, solid metal, and it will hold the heat for a long time. I also use volcanic rocks as they don't explode. This also holds heat for a long time, and I'm trying to stack everything on the fire in such a way that everything gets heated through to the core. fire has burned down a lot now, and I've topped it back up with more dry timber, and I've also put my basket on to sterilize by using the flames and heat. I have a piece of corrugated iron on the ground, and this is to prevent damage to my lawn. And now we are going to dig the hole. This hole has been used a few times now, and the walls of the hole are becoming quite soft like powder, but it still does the job. And I try and dig down reasonably deep to allow for my rocks and irons to sit in, and also my basket on top. The soil or the dirt is a good insulator for heat, traps it all in there. Now that we have our sterilised basket, I am going to arrange it. So firstly we start off with cabbage leaves. We put down a layer which is sacrificial but also adds some flavour. And then on top of that I put down the frozen chicken and some salt on top of that. Then pork, mutton, and season well with salt. Amongst the meat I put in some herbs, add some more flavour, and then on top of that we have sweet potato or kumara, and potatoes, pumpkin and muslin cloth, and I also have cabbage, and I put some butter in the cabbage, a bit more flavour. The drum has done its job, and it's time to pull out the irons and rocks. So we will drop the drum on its side and pull out everything and try and avoid any ash from going into the hole. Try and arrange it nicely so that the basket can sit in level. We have a metal pipe with a hook on the end, which makes manoeuvring our irons quite easily. And we also are using a shovel to move our rocks. We try and position everything so that our basket sits level. Now it's time to put our basket in the hole, and we use a sheet to cover it. That's to keep our food clean, and then we go over top with our wet Hessian sacks, which all have been soaked in water to create steam. This is what actually cooks the food, the steam and the hot rocks and irons. So we've put a layer of dirt over our hessian sack to create some insulation, but just to really ensure everything cooks well, we are also adding some extra insulation by putting on a tarpaulin, and then we cover it back up again and seal off any steam that can escape. It is a cold day and the dog has given his approval for the heat. It's time to unearth and reveal our hangi. So I put down a sheet of plastic next to the hole to keep everything tidy. So we take off our tarpaulins and plastic and we start scooping the soil off and try and avoid damaging the food. There's still plenty of steam as we take off the layer of dirt, which is a good sign. I'm trying to be gentle and trying to just scoop gently around the basket to make it easier for us to shake the basket loose and lift it up. There's still plenty of heat and steam, as you can see, and I know for sure this hangi has cooked thoroughly. The hangi turned out very good. All the meats are moist, tender, vegetables are cooked right through, the potatoes are soft, and the stuffing is delicious. We have a lot of condiments to go with our hangi, and all in all it was a huge success.
He te atua whakapainei nei kai, hei aorana mō mātou tinana, whangaia o mātou wairua, ki te taro o te orona hoki nā me katoa. Ake, ake, ake. Āmene.
Āmene. Āmene.